So I am going to begin the exercise 4, linear inequations in one variable. So let us do the questions of exercise 4. I am going to do the questions which are asked in the board exams. The first few questions, solution I will provide you through the School Mitra. So I am going to explain you the solution of those questions which are important for your board exam. I start with question number 10. We have an inequation Find the solution of the inequation, hence graph the solution set on the number line given below. Something is missing here. What is missing? P belongs to R. So we need to add this P belongs to R. If we have inequation involving one variable, so definitely we need to write, or we should be provided what the P is. I mean whether P, X, Y or whatever variable is used for inequation. It must be clearly written that what the P is means what type of number, real number, natural number, integer or whole number. It must be mentioned in the question. It is missing here. That's why I write here. So we have to solve this inequation, and then the solution what we get should be graphed on the number line. Sometimes you get confused if the question is like this, graph the solution set on the number line. So you think that the question is based on graph. No, graph the solution set on the number line does not mean you need to show the solution on the graph. No, you need to show the solution on the real number line. Graph does not mean that you use the graph. No need. No need. So let us first simplify. Let us first read it. Some of you are unable to read. I read it as it is. 2 is less than or equal to 2p minus 3 is less than or equal to 5. I read it again. 2 is less than or equal to 2p minus 3 is less than or equal to 5. But it would be easier if we just see the symbols involved. These are two symbols involved in this inequation. In between these two symbols, we have one statement, 2p minus 3. So, the statement which is there in between the symbols, okay, plays an important role. This statement helps us to split this inequation into two inequations. This statement which comes in between the symbols help us to get two inequations. I write here 2 is less than or equal to 2p minus 3, and then another statement 2p minus 3 is less than or equal to 5. So I read again this statement 2p minus 3 is greater than or equal to 2. When you read from this side, it will be 2 is less than or equal to 2p minus 3. When you read from this side, 2p minus 3 is greater than or equal to 2. Same thing here. Let us simplify. As I said, we are going to get the range for p here. So minus 3, you shift this side. So subtraction, I said that subtraction addition, you can simplify, bring it that side. So 2 plus 3, 5. No. Shift this that side. 2p is less than or equal to 5 plus 3. 2p is less than or equal to 8. So, it's the time to do division. Since this number is positive, so while doing the division, we did not to change this symbol if the number is positive. I told you. So let's do division. 5 by 2 is less than p. Less than or equal to 8 by 2. So this becomes 2.5. Less than or equal to p. P is less than or equal to 4. So we have simplified both sides. Now it's the time to combine the both, because these two have come from this one. So we need to understand the statement. This statement says that p is more than this, and this statement says that p is less than this. So you know that a number, when we go to this side on the number line, the value increases, and this side value decreases. So out of these two numbers, which one is less? This one is less. And which one is more? That one is more. So write here 2.5 and there 4. Less number this side, greater number that side, and in between p. So this says that p is more than or equal to. Make this symbol. This says that p is less than or equal to. Make this symbol. A smaller number this side, greater number this side. So this is called the range. Remember, this is called range. And if you don't write the range in the examination, you will lose 1 mark. Now we are going to, after this range, we are supposed to write the solution set. We are supposed to write. If we miss, we lose our mark. The marking scheme for this chapter is very, very tough. So what I say, you have to listen to me carefully and follow me. So solution set. This is called range. Now the solution set. We will write, since p belongs to R, that's why we cannot count the elements. So we will write x such that, p such that p is greater than or equal to 2.5, p is less than 4, p belongs to R, nothing should be missed. If you miss this symbol or anything, you will lose 1 mark. So this is called the solution set, this is called the range. Now draw the number line and mark these boundaries. 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, sorry, positive numbers now. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this 2.5 should also be marked, which comes in between 2 and 3. 4, it is here. So we can see that the equal to symbol is also we have. So what shall we do at this 2.5? Dot. 4. Dot. And we need to draw the thicker line because p belongs to R. So this part is the graphical part. So I have graphed the solution set on the number line. Now next question. Next question is question number 13. 13 is answer true or false. What statement we have? 2 minus x is less than 0. Let us simplify this. Then we will write true or false. So minus x we have. So we will send this subtraction to that side to get the value of x. Negative x, when you shift that side, it will be positive because at subtraction changes to addition. So x is greater than 2. What statement we have in the question? In question we have x is greater than 2. So both are same. So the answer is true. Second one. The graph of equation y is less than or equal to 2x. Now, it includes origin. Actually, this question is not in your course, but since it is there, so I tell you. The graph of inequation y is less than or equal to 2x includes the origin. Origin has its coordinates 0, 0. 0, 0. So when you put here the value of x as 0, you will get an statement y is less than or equal to 0. For origin, x and y both must be 0. So when you take x as 0, y is less than or equal to 0, you are getting the statement. And you must get only y is equal to 0. So that is why the statement given to us is false. Another example of your exercise. Question number 14. Question number 14. Let's do. The question is 25 minus 4x is less than or equal to 16. Let us solve this. So 25 minus 16 is less than or equal to 4x. 9 is less than or equal to 4x. Since 4 is positive, so do the division. While doing the division, we need to be careful. By positive, when we do division, there will be no change in this symbol. But when negative number is there and we want to divide it by negative number, in that case, this symbol will change. So do the division without making any change in the symbol. So 9 by 4 is less than x. This comes as 2.25. So since x is, in this case, since x is the real number, x belongs to R. So x is greater than or equal to 2.25 says that x या तो 2.25 हो या उससे बड़ा हो. तो सबसे छोटा पूछा है ना, सबसे छोटा. So the real value of x which is smallest will be 2.25 answer. But for the second case, the smallest value of x when x is an integer. This is not an integer. So x is greater than this. So the smallest next to this one integer will be 3. So in this case, the answer will be 3. Next question. Let us do one more, and that is question number 15. We have solution set, replacement set we have, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Second one, we have the statement as 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1 is more than minus 3 and less than x plus 4. I read the question. Given that x belongs to this, find the value of x for which the statement is true. This is an equation in which the variable is x, and x, the value of x we have to take from this. No? So this is the replacement set or universal set. What we want? Truth set. We want truth set. So let us first simplify this. As I said that between these two symbols, this statement we have. So we need to split this into two parts. Minus 3 is less than 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1 is less than x plus 4. So we want to get the value of x. So shift this side. Minus 3 plus 1. Minus 3 plus 1 is minus 2. Do the division by positive. Minus 1. Same thing here. 2x is minus x is less than 4 plus 1. So x is less than 5. So what we have? Less number, more number. So less 1, less either and more here. So x is more than minus 1 and less than 5. X belongs to the given set. So let us select the numbers from more than minus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the 4 values of x. So find the values of x. So the values of x are 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you.